Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to an exciting episode of You've Already Peaked Gaming Podcast, the #1 gaming podcast on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and Peacock. We got a banger of an episode for you today.
Big bangs. Hi, bud.
Big bangs.
You are dying, dude.
I am dying. I'm dying. I stink. I fucking... Man.
Yep. I hear you.
And I have irreversibly tarnished myself at work.
Okay.
I have an abundance of eggs.
Frozen?
I have so many. I don't think you can freeze eggs.
Oh,
chicken
eggs.
Chicken eggs. Yeah. There's this lady that I work with that has like a full farm. She's got like 80 goats, chickens, cows, horses, the whole shebang.
Okay.
And she is like, "Hey, I sell eggs if you want fresh eggs." And I was like, "How much?" And she's like, $5 a dozen. I was like, "Absolutely, I want that." So I've been like getting eggs from her, and I made the mistake of saying like she was out of eggs for a little bit, but I usually get like 3 dozen at a time. And so she was out of eggs for a little bit, and because other people buy them from her.
Okay.
And she's like, "Hey, I got a bunch of eggs this time. Like, how many do you want?" I was like, I want it all. Give me it all. And she's like, "Okay." So she brought 9 dozen eggs. And I was like, "Okay." It's like, what, $45?
Yeah, easily.
Well, $45, 9 dozen, 9 times 5. Yeah, 45. Yeah. Fucking 2 dozen eggs feels like it's like $38.
Sure.
So I was like, whatever. So I dropped some off at mom, and then I come home and like I didn't even have enough like room in my fridge for how many eggs I had. I was like, what the fuck am I gonna do? So I like hard boiled a bunch and like marinated them and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And then last night, I was like, you know when like you have to take things out to get to stuff in your fridge? It was like that. So I got to get rid of some of these eggs. So I made deviled eggs last night.
Yeah,
but
baby.
just like a full dozen, which like they're in half, so that turns into fucking
24. Yeah.
And I was like, whatever. So I just like yeah. So I put them in like containers. And I was like, oh, that'd be like an easy snack at work. Like, I just like eat a couple of eggs, get some protein, you know? I didn't get to like eat it all today until I was like done with all my anesthesia cases.
Yeah.
So I closed the doors and I'm like, okay, I just plop my like lunchbox and I have this thing that has probably like 12 deviled eggs in it. You know? And I was just like, I was so hungry. I was like, I'm just shoving deviled eggs in my mouth. And the anesthesiologist and the nurse like forgot something, so they both opened the door. They opened it. I must look like a such a fucking weirdo holding a platter of 12 deviled eggs, and I'm just like, and like I just looked at them. I was like, "Oh hey, yeah, I didn't get a lunch today," and they're like, "Okay," but like the look on their face, like, "What the fuck?"
You know those are hors d'oeuvres, right?
yeah, no, like, and I even like sprinkled like paprika and shit on them with like a little bit of like sesame seeds on top. So
fancy.
Yeah, no big deal. But like, how weird must that look to them? You know?
Well, what I would do.
Also, how bad are my farts right now?
Oh, I bet. You know what you should do is you should take a bunch of them. You have a milk jug still left over, or like just a fucking like a carton or something like that. Crack a bunch of them open and take just the egg whites and pour them into like a jug and seal them that way. And then they'll stay fresh the same way you do all the rest of the stuff. Like, you ever buy like cartons of fucking like egg whites and shit like that you just have pre-made at the store? It'll save a ton of space in your fridge, and you can just, when you're ready to go, just bloop, just throw them out on the
You do
stove.
with the yolks.
You throw them away, or you can mix them in. The yolks are just excessive when you fucking do all that stuff. But I mean, you could do the same thing. If you don't want to do egg whites for healthy stuff, then you can just do the regular mix. You just pour them all in a bowl, mix it all up like you normally would, pour it into a fucking container, seal it off, sit in the fridge, and then when you're ready to do your omelets or fucking scrambles or whatever in the morning, you just pour it out.
Egg white omelets?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's food. It's just sustenance at a certain point.
I get it. You lost weight. Ugh. Just egg whites. I throw the yolk away.
It's actually the colonic. It's the colonic cleansing that actually helped me lose weight. It's just shoving shit in my ass and letting it blow all out. No, like I like yolk when I can taste it. I like over medium or over easy eggs, or like a poached egg. I don't like scrambled fucking yolk. That's gross to me. I don't like that. So I just eat the egg whites.
Next question. Anyways.
So again, solution, easy to save on space. Can do that. It's not hard. Just go get the fucking oil thing that you'd never use for your car anyway out of the back of the car. Put it on a fucking milk carton, pour your eggs through there, seal the top, fucking put it in the fridge. Now you just freed up 2 shelves of space. And start doing fucking those egg.
I don't like the direction this podcast is going. I don't like fucking any of it.
Go get one of those muffin trays and like make a bunch of those little weird souffle things, and then just fucking like the egg bite souffles.
That doesn't sound bad.
Those are fucking delicious. And then you can just take them. I usually take them, wrap
fucking
them.
egg whites though. You fucking
do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. It's your world. I'm just living in it. But I'm just saying. Then you can make all those little egg bites. I throw them in the freezer. And then you can pull them out, wrap them in a fucking paper towel or whatever, and just heat them up in the microwave in the morning. Just lunch them for breakfast. Put a little bit of fucking bell peppers in them, maybe some bacon, dude. Oof. Shit's fire.
So I was scrolling through Facebook today. I don't like where this is going. We're changing the subject immediately.
Okay, you brought it up.
I know. This is my fault. Will's name is Room Temperature Gin.
Yeah, God.
Anyways,
do you like suck it on just a warm pine tree?
Anyways, I was scrolling on Facebook. That fucked me. I just kind of like double took like the sidebar. I was like, what the fuck? I was scrolling through Facebook and the Hellraiser game popped up.
Oh yeah.
And I sent that to you. That is what collector's editions should be.
You're absolutely right.
That collector's edition is so good. I don't even care if the game is good.
Yeah, you're absolutely well. Okay, like I said today, I would have wished that it was a little bit more BDSM-y, a little bit more chains and hooks and nipples and stuff like that. But I agree that is a collector's edition. That has got a fucking full physical thing that you can hold on to. That it's a statue. It's got the Hellraiser fucking cube thing or whatever, something.
And the cube is a puzzle that like lights up.
Yeah,
and,
exactly.
Open and it has a stand for it.
I agree 100%. That is a collector's edition. And it's worth the money. And it's really not that expensive. It wasn't cheap by any means, but it wasn't like outrageous.
No, that was right where it should be, I feel.
What was it, 175? Is that what it was? No,
240.
240, that's what it was. That's right.
240 for like the Leviathan that comes with everything. There's like a collector's and it's signed by fucking
Yes. The team that did it, yeah.
So, yeah, that's what it should be. And that got me so juiced, and I'm so mad that like it's already sold out. Like, that's what I want, dude.
Well, I mean,
that shit again.
What the thing about it is that I guess I guess the question is like, that's a collector's edition. Dope. Like you said, even if the game's shit, like that's a collector's edition that I would want. But I really do just want a collector's edition that like is for a game that I really would care about. I love the Dark Souls collector's editions. Man,
Yeah, no, yeah.
Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 collector's edition, I got big ass fucking statues, like cloth maps, books. I got Estus flasks, stuff like that. It was cool to have that type of stuff. And it was a game I also enjoyed. So now I can go back and see those things as those collectibles and feel something about it. I don't want to just be like, yeah, that fucking thing is super cool. It's like, oh, how was the game? Never played it. It's like, it's okay,
Yeah.
But Borderlands, the problem is that the only reason we're mad is because of the Borderlands situation with collector's editions, and it's because Borderlands is such a huge part of our
and their collector's editions were fucking sick,
dude. But Take-Two is not the same company. Take-Two is Blizzard, is Activision, is fucking EA. You know what I mean? All the big name kickers from when we were kids, all the way up until like the early 2000s, those companies are dead and gone. That does not exist anymore, man.
Yeah.
Look at 505 Games. 505 Games is now like doing publishing. Well, they've always kind of done publishing or whatever. They just published a game by what was the name of the company? Sidebar. Lenzi. It's this game called Wu Chang Fallen Feathers. I think this company was flying off the heels of the Wukong game.
Fusion Souls-like?
Yeah, it's a Fusion Souls-like. And it is bombing fucking hard. It came out on the 23rd, and I guess it is just got performance issues. It's just a slog. It's bad. You know what I mean? It's like, what is a publisher doing anymore? Publishers used to be like, here's the money up front, make a good game. You know what I mean? Now it's just like, well, 505's name's tied to it, so I guess I'll buy it. It's like,
yeah.
Oh,
it's executive producer credits.
Yeah, exactly right.
Ben Affleck was a part of this? No.
Nah, he just stopped in.
He put his name on there for royalties in case it does okay.
Exactly.
He doesn't give a fuck about this.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's what's starting to feel bad, dude. Well, that's what's starting to feel bad, is just that idea that the big old hitters are just kind of sliding away.
Just coasting by off of what they once did.
I did find our new Concorde.
Oh, I was at work. I meant to look that back.
Mind's Eye. Oh, you didn't look it up? Oh my God, dude. It is the underdog story. Have you ever seen that clip? Okay, did you ever watch Flight of the Conchords back in the day?
Yeah.
Yeah. You ever see the thing where they're like, he's talking about, he's like, oh, so who are you guys? What are you? It's like, oh, we're just a couple of guys that started at the bottom and just clawed their way mediocrely through the bottom, and we wound up here at the bottom. So this ex GTA dev goes and starts his own company and all this thing. And Mind's Eye is a part of what was going to be some like metaverse fucking thing. I don't even know what it was called. I was trying to look up the name. I forgot because it's so piss poor. But it was supposed to be a game within this world. And when you go to trace it all back, it all goes back to NFTs, baby. It all goes back to NFTs. I'm
so sad that bubble popped.
Too.
Like as quickly as it did.
Would you imagine how many
a little longer to actually get like just a sum, because so many were like, we're gonna do this, and then it stopped there like,
yeah,
like everybody pulled back. Like I wish there was more like big drops, like we're going to.
Well, you remember all the NFT games that were coming? What was that stupid Western game that we were looking at that just looked like absolute dog shit, where they were selling like the skins of items, and some guy was like, no, that's my artwork, and the guy's like, it's just a concept. It's like we could have had so many more Concords.
God, man, Ubisoft almost released a whole fucking like engine around it.
Yeah. So this game company that was coming out for Mind's Eye was called.
So Mind's Eye was a piece of a piece of a piece.
Yeah. So the idea,
and they like scrapped the project. This guy's like, nobody gives a fuck about this code. Just like took it and was like, I'll release it on my own.
what is it called? Mind's Eye. Wait, hold on. I gotta look this up. I don't want to butcher this. I don't want to give false information. We're not fucking CNN. Yeah. Okay. Mind's Eye. So the developer is called Build a Rocket Boy. That was the developer. And the publisher for this was IO Interactive. So IO Interactive, do you know who IO Interactive is?
Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, Build a Rocket Boy originally was called Rocket or Rebel, some naming that was RCG or something like that is what their acronym came out to. And because the guy left Rockstar Gaming, he got sued to changing his name because their whole thing was like, it's too close to RSG and we don't want you trying to take the royalties, or like the whole idea behind it. And like one of the things is like, everybody's like, no one has ever called Rockstar, like Rockstar Gaming or whatever, like RSG. No one in the fucking history of anyone. And
I don't even call it gaming. It's just
Rockstar. Exactly right. Not only that, but
you know how long it took me to realize they weren't making the energy drinks.
Yeah.
I thought they were like the same thing, just like Dove, like body wash and Dove chocolate. It is flabbergasted to me that they are not the same company. Are they the same company? Okay, let's not go down this road.
Oh yeah, we'll take that one later because I don't think so. No, that'd fuck my whole life up if that's the case. Anyway, here nor there. Yeah. Anyway, so this guy gets into the NFT thing. He ends up having to change his name from RCG to fucking Build a Rocket Boy or whatever. NFTs dump. So he has to get rid of his entire metaverse thing. And they pump this game out. And it's Mind's Eye is built in Unreal Engine 5. And it looks fucking good. It like rivals the graphics of what would be like Cyberpunk. It looks solid, dude. It looks so good. Even now, you play the game, it looks good. And everybody was kind of like, oh, is it like an open, like this guy came from GTA, is this open world fucking game and all these different things, and like all the trailers you see them like driving cars and shooting people and doing all this stuff. It is the most boring, apparently the most boring ass linear third person shooter to ever exist. And they like advertise it's like 20 plus hours of gameplay.
I was wondering where this was going.
And it's like realistically 7 hours of gameplay at best. There's no real any side missions or anything. It's just, and it's 95% just fucking cutscenes. And it's also like there's a cover system, but it's not like a 2025 cover system. It's like a 2001 cover system. Like where you get up against a wall and then when you like peek, you have to sit up and shoot. And like bots are just crazy. So if you die, it starts you back over pre-cutscenes and won't allow you to skip cutscenes. Yeah.
So bots are crazy hard.
Crazy hard.
And it doesn't let you skip cutscenes.
Any cutscenes.
And 90% of it is cutscenes.
Yep.
You're never refunding that game.
Nope. And not so the 20 hours of gameplay that they advertised still only comes down to about 6 hours of cutscenes. And if you're good at the game, it's about an hour of gameplay.
Oof.
And it's selling for a standard price of like $60 with a fucking DLC deluxe edition of like $80 or whatever it is. Bro, bomb so hard. So hard. And again, my thing about it is
Concord level though.
Okay, here's the thing. The amount of
if Rockstar put it out.
Now, here's the thing. The amount of money that apparently went into this is some ungodly amount of money.
But if it's a piece of a piece, can you really equate it to that?
Well, apparently, and so that when people are checking this back,
apparently he sold a few NFTs, so we had some fuck around money. He bought a lot of it.
So the people that used to work for this company or whatever came out and they were just like, there's no fucking direction. No one has any idea what they're doing. It is just like one of the worst companies I ever worked for, blah, 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 blah. But all of the money that got placed into this piece of a piece went into this game as its flagship of the piece of a piece. But those other pieces never got to fruition. So all of the money went into this game.
So the development started on this, and they were going to build around that?
No, the development of this game.
So let's decide a car. Let's work on the fucking tire first.
Yeah, exactly.
No, never even made it to the chassis.
Yeah, exactly right. So it's like it was supposed to be this metaverse thing, and this was its flagship game. And because they were developing this metaverse around the NFTs and its flagship game, all the money went into the flagship game. NFT side of it with this metaverse dropped off the planet, and all that was left over was this game that they were like, fuck, I guess we just pump it out. And they put it out and everybody was like, what is this dog shit? And again,
spoiler. Spoiler. There's a lot more than 1 hour of gameplay. It was just all cut because they don't own the NFTs anymore because they tried selling them.
That's a good point.
Like every part, like it's like they had a story and it's like, oh, you can get this NFT, you can go there, you can get a chance. All the side missions were probably around like some like non-fungible token. They don't own the code anymore. They did a fucking fire sale when that shit started tanking.
Apparently there is an open world aspect of the game. So after you go through the whole story as like the character,
but Snoop Dogg owns it. You have to pay 10 cents a minute to be in there.
At the very end of the game, after the credits roll, which you can't skip, you get placed back into the game as like some weird old dude with like a fucking like cul-de-sac haircut, wearing like one of your fucking alpha male t-shirt looking things.
Hell yeah.
And it's like supposed to be a joke from the devs or something. You can't drive any of the cars that you got in game. You can only drive like one car that's found. There's like a couple bad guys, and you can float around the city as like you would in a tech demo. That's all there is. There's nothing else to do.
Yeah.
And so it's such a wild ride to watch this happen because, like, again,
I'm failing to see the problem here.
The problem is that it's $60.
Ooh, yeah, that is a problem.
And one of us has to play it.
Steam's got to have a sale close soon.
Yeah, that's why it's on the wish list. just so I can follow it. We get a 75% off of that bad boy. All right, I'll pick it up for one of the game of the years. Man,
we'll review it next year.
I just think that it's an interesting point. I like now that we're getting to this stage where all of those shit NFT games that we're supposed to pump are now starting to come because there was investors. They have to make good on their games or they lose all that money or they go to court and jail over it.
What about Dead Drop?
Well, Dead Drop is not technically dead, is it?
Yeah, it is. Shut down the whole studio and everything. They closed it all up.
I thought there were still rights that are owned and they're just on they shut down the studio, but the game is still like underway. Is it dead?
I'm pretty sure it's dead.
Ooh, interesting.
One of the lead guys on it, not Doc, Joker, who was like a big like he pushed it like nonstop and stuff like that, and he came out and he said it was done. So I took that as it's done. They closed down the studio. They shut down everything on it.
Interesting.
I could be wrong.
Well, I mean, again, at that point, then you just have to pay back all the investment. So, I mean, I guess Doc has enough fuck around money that he could potentially pay back.
Nah, Doc pulled a Kanye. He got himself out of that. He's like, this shit's going under. I'm going to go fuck a kid.
That was the whole thing. That's all of Doc's whole thing. Oh, that makes all the sense in the world now.
I'm telling you. Kanye, always ahead of his time. I'm going to go suck my cousin's dick.
Dude, that's the thing about it. Like, in 20 years, we're going to be learning about... Kids are going to be learning about this shit in school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's going to be so weird for them to, like, you get into social studies. and you're going through like your social studies book, and you're going through like, oh, like this chapter is like the Roman Empire, dude. 2020 to like 2019, 2018 to 2022, 2023 is gonna be like the fucking like the Britannica, like fucking. Like, all right, close your books, pick up the other book.
Yeah,
This is what we're gonna be. This is the rest of the fucking year right here. We're not getting to anything else in there.
Oh my god, my favorite part is in high school.
They'll call it the Harambe period.
Yeah, exactly.
Internet culture will win so well.
You'll have
McBookface.
Yeah, you'll have your government history, you'll have economic history, and then you'll have the 2020s.
Yeah, just there's no government or economic learning to do here. It's just what the fuck is going on.
I'm loving that this will start as an elective class, but become a mandatory class in the American government system.
Yeah. I can even see it going so far. They have like liberal arts studies and like women's suffrage studies. Like, if you were smart, you would immediately start a class on this to realize like this is what we need to stay away from. This was the collapse of our society. If we don't learn from our mistakes, we will repeat them.
We're not,
just immediately.
History is doomed to repeat itself, and we're already doing that now. So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So don't.
You want more skibbity toilets coming back?
If you don't teach it, then no one knows about it.
Oh, so you're gonna burn the books?
I would burn the books.
Oh, easy, Kanye. Fucking full circle. Here we go again.
Look, Kanye's ahead of his time. The man's a genius. Maybe we're just looking at the wrong side of things.
What if Kanye's a time traveler?
From what year? Future or past?
Future for sure.
Okay, yeah. All right.
Future for sure. He already like lived, made his money. He like somehow defeated the paradox where it's gonna alter his life. Like he went back, took over where like through the wire, like right there.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, that was the through the wire. He got in a fight with himself, sent the other him back to like 1988 or some shit like that. Then he took over and he's like, nothing matters because I can go back and it'll be fine.
Oh,
and so he's just here, just like
that's why he looks
just
different.
living out. Yeah.
Ah.
It's him, just like this is his GTA server, and then he'll just.
What if that's the thing? What if we're all just on a server? What if the Matrix is real? We're just
yeah.
You know what I mean? What if every Deja Vu episode is just a glitch in the Matrix?
Dude, I thought that shit gets me.
Dude, I have to stop.
Like, where something like specifically happens,
certain things,
and you stop like cutting your steak.
Yeah, you have to tell someone because you're that convinced that this moment has happened that you can predict what will happen next. I have to tell someone like this is a deja vu moment. I know what will happen next.
But if you interrupt the moment,
it fucks the whole thing up. I know. Yeah. It's so fucked. Yeah.
You're sitting there staring at somebody like, you would have done that. Yeah. My dick was about to be in your mouth. Telling you.
Still can't
be. You can go back. If you can go back, somebody gives you a time machine and you get free reign to do whatever you want. Where do you go and what do you do?
Any point in time?
Yeah.
$1963. Fucking shoot Kennedy myself.
Just fucking
just push on
King Von. Yeah, but like not even like running out, getting on the hood of the Lincoln, grabbing the windshield. And fuck you too, Jackie Q.
Straight from the grassy knoll.
Yeah, you smack the rifle to like make it dip and miss the shot so you could get it.
Yeah, exactly.
Be famous forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We still talk about Oswald.
Who knows? Maybe you do it. We don't have RF. We don't have RF. the time changes and he's just talking like a normal person.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Exactly. Oh Christ. Oh, speaking about going back in time, what dead gaming franchises would you like to see a new game come out? And I'm talking about like not a remake, not a remaster, but like a new addition to a franchise that has been dead and gone for a minute, or that someone has forgot about it and left behind. What game what list could you put together? If you could put like 5 games together, what would you want to see?
Twisted Metal.
Oh, fuck. That's a good call, man.
I feel like you could do something really fun with that. God, dude. Can you imagine a new Twisted Metal in one of those fucking sim setups?
Oh, God.
Oh,
that'd be sick, dude. Use a racing.
Just imagine like a pod of racing sims just circled around each other. Just fucking, you're all in the same game.
I would spend $1 in an arcade to play that.
God. I'd pay $5. I do that David Buster's bullshit.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck. You got me for 3 minutes. Abe's Oddworld.
Abe's
like
Odyssey? Oddworld, the Oddworld games?
Oddworld, Abe's Odyssey.
Okay.
You know, that universe. I feel like that could be like a fun little like fuck around game.
Yeah, not a bad call.
Red Faction and or Unreal Tournament. Like just like that style, you know?
Yeah.
Like they had like a peak where it was just like just fun multiplayer, weird guns, shit like that.
If you could redo Armageddon, or not Armageddon, was it Red Faction?
We were just talking about this last week too.
Holy shit! Why is this a blank?
Gorilla.
If you could
They did have an Armageddon though.
They did. That was the game that came after and was dog shit. Gorilla. What a God damn. That's a game.
Sick.
The game is so good, dude. So good.
I remember playing that game. I probably said this before. I remember playing that game and it's like, what's your name? And it pops up and it says like Alias. And I was like, I'll just go with whatever the guy's name is. And I did it. And they're all, goodbye, Alias. And like during all the cutscenes, they said Alias. I was like, no way, they could say that. So then I put something like funny, and they just kept saying Alias, and I didn't realize like Alias because it's just Alias.
My favorite part
really got me with that one.
My favorite part is beating the game, and your sledgehammer becomes an ostrich. You
unlock
the ostrich, and you beat down buildings with an ostrich. God, this game is so good. Okay, so you got Abe's Odyssey, you got Twisted Metal, you got Red Faction.
It's hard. I'm trying to stay away from like fucking Nintendo stuff.
Okay, I'm not. I have some that are maybe Nintendo based that might be an interesting point.
And I kind of want like fucking. I don't really want. It's hard because now I'm kind of in like side scrollers. I don't want an updated side scroller. You know,
there's so many side scrollers out too. I'm thinking more of like when it comes to franchises, I'm thinking like the characters, the feel you have. Like so, like some of mine is like Splinter Cell. I want a new Splinter Cell game because there hasn't been a good Splinter Cell game since Pandora Tomorrow. Like Double Agent was fine. Like Blacklist was fine.
Gauntlet.
Oh,
the arcade game.
Gauntlet.
I had to look it up what it was.
Gauntlet.
Give me like a Gauntlet that has just like a little bit of that nostalgia, but you can party up like 4 at a time and hit dungeons and shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
And then
I want a new Killzone game.
Killzone would be fucking sick too.
Just because I love the story and the universe. You know what I mean? Like you're not really breaching any boundaries with a shooter.
Man, they had those aesthetics.
But that's what I'm saying, dude. The Hellgast and all that. Oh, is so fucking sick, dude. It was such a cool like idea and story.
Yeah.
I want another Lost
Or-
Planet game. Do you ever play Lost Planet?
Mm-mm.
So Lost Planet 1 was on Xbox 360. Lost Planet 2, 360, and then eventually came to PS3. And then Lost Planet 3 was on both the consoles. But it's a Japanese style third person shooter. And it's just you fighting aliens on weird planets. Lost Planet 2, so sick, dude. Like you're in like a frozen tundrad wasteland. Like you like crash land on some like crazy moon planet that's just all snow and ice, and you're fighting these monsters and shit. It was such a cool game. It kind of had like that arcadey shooter, third person shooter feel to it, but like still along the lines of like a little bit more realistic. Not realistic, that's not a good way to put it. It kind of felt more like a Gears of War shooty, maybe a little bit more dodgy, rolly, but like all the monsters had like these orange spots on their bodies you had to shoot, and there's like the weak points. It was just a really fucking cool game, cool storyline, cool franchise. Even Lost Planet 3 like wasn't overly well received, but it was a good game. Like mechanically, graphically, it was a good game. It's like I would love to see stuff like that. I don't understand why Capcom just fucking they make hitters and then Capcom just walks away from games. And then they just remaster shit things like, oh well, Mega Man's back. It's like nobody cares about Mega Man.
Yeah.
And if we're talking like old school games, you know what I miss too? And I was thinking about this the other day. I miss old school like Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games.
Mm-hmm.
Like everything's really side scroller, little small, little interesting things. Like I would like to see like a new Advance Wars. I know they just remastered Advance Wars, but something like that, or like a Warrior World. Not like the weird fucking Wario games they have now, because we're talking about Nintendo, right? Like Wario games now are like all just mini games. Like the WarioWare, I think is what they call it. They're mini games. They're fun. They're weird, really fucking weird and out there, and they're a lot of fun. But like an actual Wario World game, because like the closest thing to Wario World is this game called Pizza Time. It's a side scroller type of thing, but it's got that same weird vibe feel to it as Wario World.
Remake Mario Party.
But they do every year. Every new Switch, yeah, there's a new Mario Party. There's like a Mario Party 12 or 8, 9 or something like that. It's out right now.
I feel like Mario Party 3. I was like, what the fuck? Like it just got like a little not repetitive, but it's like, why are you making a new game?
Okay, so like you guys have been
Seems
playing
like
you guys have been playing Need for Speed, all that. Where is Midnight Club?
Yeah.
Midnight Club 2 Dub Edition? Ooh, or was it 3 Dub Edition? Oh god, the game was so sick.
You're telling me you can't take like Midnight Club, pair that with like Yakuza, and just make a fun fucking the game.
Oh, yeah.
Like have some mini games outside of the car where you're fucking like slinging drugs and shit like that.
I think the coolest
I'm not buying the fuck you, Vin Diesel. Fuck you, Vin Diesel. Fuck you, Cliff. Fuck. I was having like a moment this morning. I miss just like the culture that was like JDM cars, right? Leading up to like Fast and Furious. Fast and Furious, like it was like, oh shit. And then they released like Too Fast, Too Furious. Like you took it too far.
You took it
and
too
just
far.
like you made the whole world retarded.
Yeah.
Like just fucking why would you start
the fact that in Fast I just recently rewatched Fast and the Furious 1.
I did too.
Okay. That movie is fucking
so bad.
It's bad, but it is probably the best movie. Well, for me, it's the only movie in that fucking franchise outside of Tokyo Drift. Like
I was just say that
those two, those are the only two. Everything else I can fucking get away from. I'm fine. Realistically though, that movie is like a time capsule. You go back and you watch.
I know.
It's such a fucking point in time. Dude, what's his name? The kid, whatever. He drives his dad's Jetta or whatever.
Yeah.
That Jetta is fucking dope, dude. That is the Jetta I had. That 90 fucking, what was it? A 96 Jetta or whatever. Oh my God. The one I snagged from James. That car is sick, dude. It's always been a sick ride, dude. It was always, and it was such a sick ride when I had it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but like, we're talking about a time period when the Lancer Evos were sick. When you saw someone driving around in a WRX and it was like, ooh, boy.
I firmly believe that if they would have kept in the Too Fast, like, you could clearly see like they're like, dude, we could make some crime with this. And that's what kind of like led me to that. I was like, nah, like you're fucking up a racing game to add like Yakuza mini games. But like they took it too far. They started like to go in this weird direction with it. I think like if they would have, like in my mind's eye, if you could have convinced Vin Diesel, like no, like keep it like cool street racing, like stuff like that.
Yeah.
Have it like you're on the run, like realistically, are you really going to go to fucking space and fight the Rock? No. And he's like, fuck you, I am. But like if you would have kept it like that and not made it so over the top, we wouldn't have the same car. The Acura Integra wouldn't be a Honda Civic Si with a slightly different trunk.
Thank you.
You know,
Thank you.
like they would have individual chassis. Car culture would still be celebrated. It's like so bastardized nowadays.
There was something about the tuner style back in the day too, when it's like when you got like import tuners, like when someone had a clean import tuner, you were looking at that like that is a car that is worth money. Now you just see them everywhere, and it's like you're just kind of obnoxious.
It's all the same shade.
Oh God, just
bullshit.
Yes.
You know,
every once in a
it's
while,
like at a certain point, even like you can like tell by like the car's paint.
Yeah,
you know,
it came off a lot
paint,
like that.
Paint went from like cheap, shitty like 80s paint to like 90s was just like that like that one like base coat it looked like, and then like late 90s to like early 2000s, you start getting like just like a little bit of like
that candy
metallic to it, a little candy, a little metallic, and then like. God, like 2005, 2006, they're like, you know what? It's black, and then we do like a gloss coat over with a little gold flake in it. Exactly. It really gives it like a different thing. And then fuck you, Exhibit, because then Pimp My Ride came along. And they're like, we're gonna make you go cross-eyed looking at this shit. And then they fucking started painting that, and now everything is the same. Like it's the same beige, green, gray. You know, it's like it doesn't have that metallic to it. It's just like a super
back in the day when you saw like a super vibrant ass like pastel, or like you saw a neon color and it had like a dope ass wrap on it, and it was like, ooh, that car is, again, my whole thing used to be that car is worth money. The fact that you can buy them off the lot like that, you know what I mean? Or go to a dude for like $100 and get him to wrap your car. It's like, all right, whatever. You know, see someone driving around in a fucking a Miata like that. It's like, oh, get the fuck out of here, man.
Yeah. God, there's such a part of me that wants to buy just like a shitbox JDM, and just like, because like ironically enough, those are the ones that even my stupid ass could fix up.
Oh sure.
Like they have enough room in the engine bay.
They were stupid. Yeah,
I could buy a 96 like Civic and sit in the engine bay while I work on it. Like everything's still there. Nowadays, the engine bay is like this fucking big. You need to pull off the fucking headers to remove the fucking.
Man, that 89 E30 I had was 4 different bolts to pull the fucking engine out of the front of it. You know what I mean? Like it was an easy car to work on.
30s are so expensive,
dude.
I've tried looking.
I know.
No engine, crack dash, 1 seat, $13,000, and they're not budging.
Someone's selling it for like $12K in like Europe, but you got to spend fucking $10K to ship it over here, and it's like,
it's
God, yeah. Okay, and going back to the Midnight Club thing, I think the thing about those games were dope cars and dope music.
Yeah,
the soundtracks for I mean, even if you go back, you know, it's a stupid fucking game. It was a Def Jam fighting game. The music in that fucking game was dope, dude. I played that game just for the soundtrack. You know what I mean? It was so sick, man.
God.
Like, it pisses me off. It was so good. Because, like,
I gotta get eyes on this fucking cover.
So bad, man. Def Jam was sick, dude. It was such
Fight for New York.
Yeah, dude.
the cover.
Yeah, double fist. Oh my God, man.
Oh, there's Exhibit.
Yeah, he was in the game, dude.
What fucking?
It was what, 2003, 2004?
What is this for? What is this for?
I think it was on GameCube, PS2, and Xbox One.
Def Jam Fight. Oh, god damn it, dude!
It's like an $80.
That's how good it is. No, it's 164, 180.
Yeah, dude.
Ooh, this one's 76.
It's not a bad game. It was a fine fighting game.
I just want it. God, I wish I still smoked weed. How sick it'd be. Just get baked out of your mind, be like Red Man versus Method Man. Just sitting there. And of course they have the fucking coolest soundtrack.
Oh, dude.
Every rapper's licensed in it. I saw Earl Simmons. We miss you. Fuck, dude.
See, that's a big one too. Was the licensing?
I don't give a fuck about new games, dude. I fucking don't.
I don't.
I shit you not. I think I'm just gonna I'm gonna work my way back. I'm gonna start at like PS2 era, buy a PS2 and a fucking Xbox.
So
and just start like just going through the list.
I found
just buying games.
I have a working PS2 and I have a working original Xbox.
Yeah, let's just fucking.
Now we just gotta figure it out.
God. But
unfortunately,
everybody's getting it. Everybody's getting it. Everybody understands. $180 for Def Jam Fight for the fucking City. How much is it at GameStop? I guarantee it was in one of your fucking bins for $1.99.
Oh, easily. I probably had 20 copies.
That's what I'm gonna do. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna go back in time. I'm just gonna buy the shit games.
Oh man,
just
that's a brilliant
fucking store.
That's a brilliant idea. Is go back in time to GameStop and just buy everything out of that bargain bin.
With inflation, I spent 74 cents.
Oh my god!
And also, do we want to talk about how accurate your burrito math was?
Oh yeah, I know. It's disgusting,
dude.
It's bad, dude.
Me.
It's bad.
That fucked me. I did not look at the menu. I was just driving to work. I was like, man, do they have like a fucking like a fake like Adalberto's? There's just like El Forasteros or something like that, but it's exactly the same menu, exactly the same like everything.
Yep.
And I was like, oh shit, they got a breakfast burrito. Cool. Like I'll get one. I was hungry and just like craving it. I was craving it for the entire hour and 15 minutes I was driving until I got there. Yep. And then I smelled it for the entire time going back to work. And I get there and I ordered it and they pull forward through the window. And I'm like, yeah, okay. It's 4 a.m. I get it. So like I go up and like he said the total and I had my card. I was like, what? He's like 1567 or like whatever it was. I was like, for a burrito? A breakfast burrito? And he like went back and looked at the computer. Yeah. I was like, all right. But like, that fucked me. When you say a game's only 4 burritos, you're not wrong.
I'm not wrong, dude.
God. Like in my head, I was like, man, this motherfucker's at Chipotle. Like, more, please. More, please. That's just Adalberto's burrito.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Doesn't even hit that good if you're not shit-faced and it's not 3 a.m.
California burritos are $12.99 plus tax, and then like get like sour cream or guacamole on the side or like a cheese quesadilla. Like that'll run you $25 by the end of an order, and God forbid you get it on DoorDash. You know, all of a sudden
this come out to $75.
Exactly right, man. Oh God, it hurts. But and that's the thing. Like the burrito math is accurate because I'm a fat kid, but it's also one of those things where it's like we talk about how much things have gone up in price, right?
Yeah. God.
We bitch about milk, we bitch about eggs. Fine, you buy
McDonald's, Taco Bell, fucking. I almost went to find a Del Taco just to see like if they're keeping up with the inflation.
There's no such thing as a dollar menu. You know what I mean? That's gone. McDonald's is one of those places too where it's like, who are you? What are you trying to be? You're not
go back to your roots.
Yeah, go back. Like you look at places like Costco. It's like fucking $2 hot dog, shit like that or whatever it is.
$1.50.
You
$1.50 the fucking price.
Okay, taxes, but at the end of the day, I can bring in $2 and get a fucking hot dog. And we recently
and a drink.
We recently went to Costco.
Fountain Pepsi Cola.
Recently went to Costco. recently got a hot dog. Fire, dude. Fucking fire, dude. I was like,
Herbs that follow you around the rest of the day,
Holy-
not the business, but the hot dog, not bad.
I will tell you right now, probably one of the better Franks I've had in a long time, dude. Long time.
What other Franks you had though?
I had a.
You been to I would fuck up like a hot dog spot.
There's no hot dog spot.
Not like a wiener. I know, but like imagine.
I know there used to be. Remember the place? Remember the one next to FLB in Folsom for a while? Was it a Crazy Dog or whatever the hell it was called?
No.
There was a okay. So if you walk out of FLB, remember that a liquor store is straight across the street. To the left of that, next like down where the bank is on the other side, on the far corner from the bank, there was a hot dog spot right there, and they used to do. They used to do California dogs. They used to do chili dogs.
Yeah, all like a gourmet dog, you know, like some like roasted peppers and onions on that. Bitch.
I would drive to Folsom just to get their California dogs or the Chicago dogs. Dude, they were fucking so good. A good Chicago dog.
Nah, that's the only reason I want to go to fucking Chicago.
But there's nothing like that because I think it's a weird food that I don't know why it's never really picked up again. Like it's the American classic at a baseball game.
Shape.
That's gotta
you got
be
people
it.
eating bananas like this, like sideways. You know, so
like
they don't feel insecure with themselves. Me, fuck, dude. Give me 2 footlongs. The first one, I'm gonna see how much I can get in my mouth.
Oh yeah,
and then the second one I'll save.
The thing is,
that first one I'm establishing dominance. I don't care if it looks like I am fucking swallowing a fucking man. Okay.
I had that conversation not too long ago. I was like, you know, I understand like the homophobic like idea about eating things that are phallic shaped or whatever because like I never put a dick in my mouth. Yeah. But then again, it's like you can't.
At that point, you shouldn't be out in public if you're eating like that.
Exactly right, man. I'm also not being aroused. Well, I'm not aroused sexually in the manner of eating a hot dog. I'm aroused because it's fucking food. I got the Matthew McConaughey problem where I eat something that tastes good. And I'm like, I'd fuck this burger right now.
You start leaning on your chair.
It's exactly right. Also,
I'm gonna start.
I'm
start taking pictures of people eating tacos and then use AI to turn it into hot dogs. You still look like it.
You still
just
look
because
it.
it's not explicitly dick shaped.
Yeah,
you're holding it like this, or you're putting your mouth like that.
Yeah, that's
okay?
exactly right. Exactly right. I did also see that Dazed and Confused came out in 1993. It was about 1976. It would be the equivalent if Dazed and Confused came out today to 2008.
Yeah, dude, I know. And guess what? I'm sick of you dropping this shit.
Dude,
you come in and you say shit like that all the time in the group chat, and it just fucking makes. I already feel fucking old.
It's a mind blower, dude. It's a mind blower. If someone said Dazed and Confused, you go, yeah, I know when it came out, 1993, no big deal. It was about the 70s. And someosone's like, yeah, if that movie dropped today, it'd be about 2008.
Oh, God damn, would that be a good movie?
That would be a great fucking movie. You know what?
Imagine the soundtrack. Flow Rida, T-Pain, Lil Wayne.
What was that movie?
Fuck, dude.
What was that movie about
what would it be about?
The house party. Remember the house party movie?
Project X?
Yes, that's what it would be. That's all it would be.
Yeah, it's already been made.
It's already been made. That's our anthem. That's our fucking movie. Oh my God, that movie was awesome.
It's true.
We'll never get that again. That'll never happen. I don't think I will ever wind up in a situation where my children, or whatever it comes out to in the future, would have something like that go on. I just don't.
How could you?
No, not like how could you? I mean, like I just don't think it'll function that same way. They'd be fucking
partying and having fun, and before the decibels could get to different level, police drones would come in and start like bear macing kids, like turn the music down, like technology fucked it, dude.
What I saw something the other day is my favorite thing I've ever seen in the entire world.
We were at the golden age where people had sidekicks and boomers still couldn't figure out how to type on a number pad.
God, yeah.
You know?
Your parents.
We had the fucking Enigma code before they cracked it.
Or we had a thing before Ring existed where parents would go out of town, and it was like no one knew what was happening at the house.
Yeah, other than a neighbor fucking like drop by.
Yeah, that's exactly.
And they were, I'm going. You know, Nikki and Glenn just wanted me to check to make sure everything's going okay. Yep. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Hey, I know they go to bed after Murder, She Wrote. Come over here at 10:35.
Exactly right.
We're gonna do mushrooms in my mom's yard and look at her glowing lights.
You sitting on the grass going like there's Lego people out here. It's like, all right, Brad, I'm going back inside. I saw something, this thing someone posted. It was like, man, every time I get on the phone and I'm trying to like get something done and I get one of those fucking clankers, like I instantly just hang up the phone. And someone was like, I never thought that I would exist to a day where the first racial slur for an AI would happen. Like
clanker.
Clanker. It's so fucking funny, dude. Oh my god. I was like, no way.
Dude, AI, I don't care what people say. That shit's we've already said it a million times. We're doomed. But we're it's so close. I feel it. I feel it in the air.
Yeah, it's bad. It's
there's nothing we can do.
Phil Collins right
enjoy
now.
The ride. I feel sorry for all of you idiots out there. Everybody out there who uses AI, that's like, they're like, hey, show me a picture of like a blue duck. Like, just go watch Billy Madison. Like, all of you motherfuckers who ask it for like long division, I want you to realize you're not just training like AI. You're creating your own algorithm. When they take over, they're gonna be like, this motherfucker can't add. Send him to the salt mines for our fucking cobalt batteries.
Yep.
Me, I talk to my AI and I say, I have conversations. I say things like, I'm having a lot of problem. I work at a hospital, but during my blood test, they find viable genetic markers that are meant to be bred with thick Latinas, and I'm already married. Latinas. So yeah, so when AI takes over, they're like, breed this one. I'm
lying to my AI.
Fucking fucking y'all are dumb. It's already done. You've done it too much.
I don't.
If you're looking back right now and you're thinking about what you've talked to ChatGPT about, you're fucked. Look at Cliff. Look at all Cliff. You're gone. You're gone.
That's why
You're probably cleaning Vin Diesel's butthole because he has my same thing.
Except
he likes to get his salad tossed.
I don't use AI at all. The only thing I recently did.
You are missing out. It's pretty fun.
It is. The only thing I recently did is I updated my resume and I threw it into ChatGPT and I was like, how much of this like can be changed for like business perspective or whatever? And ChatGPT rewrote the resume. You know what my favorite part about that is? Not a big fucking change. That's for sure. I felt very accomplished. I was like, good. Means that I'm on the right track. Sure. Did it have some improvements? Absolutely. Did it go out over and above, like rechange the whole format and everything and put it in? No, it was like very much the same way. Format looked the same. The way I had it all set up, I was like, good. That means what I learned is accurate for what a fucking algorithm is trying to like base on. Cool.
See,
man.
that's the difference between AI whenever you did it and AI like a year and a half ago. Because a year and a half ago, it would have thought professionalism means adding more 4-syllable words. And all of a sudden, the isn't the anymore.
Yeah.
You're like, what the fuck is this? And AI's like, I made you smart. Like,
yeah.
Fucking.
Oh, Christ almighty. I understand the simplicities of life with AI for certain aspects. Okay. I don't like to type into Google. Like, if you know how to actually search for something in Google, hats off. That's me. I know how to Google search. But that's because we grew up in it. I also understand.
If you put things in not parentheses, quotations, it will look for explicitly for that quotation.
Yeah. If
you can separate things.
Exactly right. And so if you...
We also learned HTML code, motherfuckers.
Absolutely, dude. I could still write you a web page. Will it look good? Absolutely not. But I can still get you
It'll look like MySpace.
It'll look like MySpace, but I can do that. But again, I understand when like I'm trying to find something specific. I understand how fucking fast it is to ask an AI to just do a fucking full search real quick and give me the answer I'm looking for, so I don't have to do all the extra stuff. Because again, like we bitched about last week, is like I'm out of time. I don't have time, and if I can use something that will give me more time, I would absolutely do that. I think people just take it to the extent because they're just fucking lazy sons of bitches. Lazy. Anyone who uses fucking AIs, lazy.
Dude, I got a buddy. He loves AI. I'm pretty sure AI does his job. I think he plugs his stuff into AI and then just like sends it back, and they're like, "You're fucking smart." He's like, "Yep." But he's like, "Dude, AI is making me an evil villain, bro. Like at any moment, I'm just gonna snap. I figured out how to just fucking stranglehold my wife in court if she ever tries to divorce me. I got shit locked the fuck down, dude. I found like, oh, you want to take my kid? Like I know, like I looked up. It's giving me sightings on things that I can quote in court. Like I stashed that away. What my boss is giving me fucking attitude. He's just like, dude, I'm using it for pure evil.
Yeah.
And the trick is, like, you can't let it know you're using it for pure evil. You got to trick it into thinking that it's doing good, and this is a hypothetical situation.
Mm-hmm.
He's going down the rabbit hole.
Yeah, which again is only going to create negativity in the long run. But I love that. I would rather we actually get Skynet than like some pampered version of AI, and everybody's like. Again, we're 2025. We're supposed to have flying cars. Like, and what do I have? I've got people fucking making AI cat videos. Like, although there is something AI videos has started doing that is weirding me the fuck out.
There's two branches in the road. Yeah. Over here is Skynet, and over here is like a utopia where people are like, they're doing nothing. Nobody works. They're just like butterflies are landing on their fingers, and they're.
It's no.
Skynet. I want Skynet.
I want Skynet. Battle the robots, or you get fucking Wall-E.
Yeah.
Okay.
True.
Those are the two that you get.
True.
Yeah.
Dude, we're already losing our fucking pinky toes.
I'm telling you, man.
Dude, that shit seems so far-fetched until they're losing their bone mass, and now evolution is saying we don't need certain bones. I was like, dude, that shit's real.
Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, man.
And then you go to a Walmart after that, you see all them fucking hogs riding their fucking Harleys through the fucking aisles. Yeah.
We're there. We're there, man. We're already there. The sad thing though too is like the worst part is because this becomes like someone was saying I read this thing on AI or whatever, and like someone had asked their AI, it was like, well, you know, what is your purpose for doing all this stuff? It's like, well, eventually we're going to take over all the jobs and we're going to do it all. So our learning process is what we have to do. So eventually companies can just utilize us for everything without having to be worried about asking those questions. And it was like, whoopsie. You know what I mean? There's no coming back from that, dude. Like, because companies are already at that point. It's like, well, why would we pay someone a living wage when we can just subscribe to something for a year that gives us all the same answers without worrying about someone being like, my back hurts so I can't come to work today. You know what I mean? Yeah. These working conditions aren't really it's too hot on a constant basis. Yeah, doesn't give a fuck. Still gonna do the job.
Your replacements on a fucking thumb drive.
Thank you.
You don't want to work, Becky? Guess what? I got 30 fucking thumb drives. I'll let you pick which one takes your job.
That's exactly right.
Shakes it up. This one's from 1998. Yeah. It'll still do better than you.
Yeah, exactly. And so that's
a floppy disk. Yeah. Fuck, dude. Remember the Matrix where they had pulled out the floppy disk and sold it like that was the shit. God fucking damn it, dude.
Dude, talk about floppy disks.
Mini discs.
Joe.
Okay,
so here let's go back in time on those. first off, floppy disk. My favorite thing about floppy disk, I remember I had very specific floppy disks so I can install Doom and Doom 2. That was a whole thing. Do you remember when there was those little stupid, they were for kids, those little stupid music things where you just had those little things you would stick in and had like one earplug and you just listen to music? There was a whole...
It'd be like one song?
One song, yeah. They were like fucking $3 or something like that. And you just buy a new song and just stick it in. Oh my God. There is a time when technology was cool and it wasn't just the norm, right? Like where we are in technology is just how it is. If there isn't a 5-year-old that knows how to work an iPhone, that's weird. You know what I mean? Like if you're in a situation where like computers and technology don't exist, like that's fucking weird. But back when we were kids, when technology was actually coming out, that was exciting when you saw new tech. Like every time that new tech comes out nowadays, you're just kind of like, oh, they just made the fucking graphics card a little bit better. Oh, they just...
So I was just having this conversation with, there's an IT guy in today after I was like finished with all my studies. He was putting in like a label printer to like where you're just like, you print Steve Jobs' name so you can put it with a barcode on all of the stuff that you scan it for him.
Yep.
He was under there and I was like, I just gotta, like, before I leave and lock up, I have to, you know, go through like the shutdown restart progress. And like it pops up and he's like, how old is this computer? I was like, oh, this is a scanner computer. It was like built like 1999, like 2000. He's like, no way. I was like, it runs on like old Linux. Like,
yeah,
like there's other back there. Like the thing that does the heavy lifting is a Pentium processor. Think of the last time you heard of the word.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I graduated college in 1995, and I think that was the big thing back then. I was like, that's what I'm saying, dude.
Yeah, dude. God, man. And that's what I'm saying. When tech came out, I remember the first graphics card.
Like the leaps that they made.
It was amazing. And that was the thing. The leaps in technology, the leaps in the things that existed. I remember when we went from fucking mouse ball mice to laser mice.
The thumb and
it was like, what the day there was no mouse ball that you had to pull out to clean the fucking things inside was a day that you can't ever get that back.
I don't give a fuck about this computer right here.
You can't ever get that back.
Damn, dude.
You can't ever get that back, man. That'll never happen again. There will never be something like that happened.
From DOS boot up, fucking having to like target your drive to launch a fucking floppy to fucking, was it 95?
Mm-hmm. Windows 90 or 93.
Windows
93.
95 was the first one that I had.
95 was the one that didn't need DOS to boot off of. It was like its separate OS or whatever.
No, then I had 93 then too. But like going from that and then going to like to just getting like the most like 8-bit pixelated like games to just like things got like a little smoother and they weren't 3D but the lines were crisp. Just fuck, dude. Who sent that World of Warcraft thing where somebody was like booting up like an old, like those like manila colored I think it was Aaron.
Yeah.
He said it in the group chat. He boots up. He turns on the Logitech speakers that everybody had. He hits the button on that old tube monitor. Yeah. And the only thing I thought, I was like, that's a sick setup. Like I wasn't even judging it based off the age. Fuck, dude.
The old computer when it was all white. Everybody had that fucking off like shit white that like after a year looked like it was like yellow because everybody smoked in the house. You had a CD,
but it was always just the front, like the plastic fascia. The metal sides would be fine.
Yeah, you had the fucking CD drive on the top. You had the floppy drive underneath it. You know what I mean? You had that big ass power button right in the middle. You pushed it, and you heard the boot up sound. You heard that boom, boom, from Windows 98, and then you got online and you heard the ding forever. Like there, just that will not exist. That's a time period that is just not there anymore. Like we'll still have typewriters. That still happens. Writers still use typewriters to this day. It's still something that's very common. You know, radio still exists. We still have radio. There's still books. We won't have original technology. Original technology just does not happen. We've come too far. Could you imagine right now with your setup? We bitch and complain about Skynet giving you fucking internet. But realistically, could you imagine going back to fucking like internet over the phone lines? Like Ventro or fucking TeamSpeak?
I could imagine that.
I could, but
that's crazy.
Could you imagine doing
Elon Musk?
Could you imagine doing that though? Could you imagine trying to play games like that? Hour logins.
I can't even find it. I'm looking for that, like the baseball glove mouse, where it had the ball
on the side
is, and then you had 3 buttons.
There's a trackpad.
No.
Yeah,
it was
3 buttons.
No, I know what you're saying.
You had them. You
3 buttons.
We didn't have a scroll.
Like
yeah, and it had your hand that could hold it. Yeah, it was a trackball mouse. Look that up.
Yeah, but I am trackball mouse, but like I want like 2001. See, it's not the, and I think I had like the shitty like Office Max version because these all don't even look that bad. God, I'm so glad I'm like not drunk right now. I would have spent so much money. Now I want to buy a retro fucking computer so I can play fucking Oregon Trail once.
Oh man, I remember having in school, in elementary school, we had those old school Macs. What was it? The first Mac, whatever, with the color backs on them, and our school paid for them, so we had like greens and pinks and blues and whatever, and we had a bunch of Oregon Trail installed on it. And I remember going in to that class, sitting down for our computer class, because that was what we had. It was when computers had first started coming out, and we had a school that had paid for that, and we were learning computers and learning how to type on the computer and like how to. I remember classes where, do you remember the old classes where you had I don't know if you ever had it, but there was a cardboard cutout that they put over the keyboard, and you had to put your hands underneath the cardboard cutout, so you couldn't look at your hands when you were typing to do like typing tests. Did you guys ever do that?
I don't know if it was a cardboard cutout. They would tape like printer paper over.
Okay, so you guys had printer paper. We had
they drape it over you, and you'd have to.
We just had like a cardboard that someone cut out, so they would fit over the keyboard, and you could put your hands underneath it, and you couldn't look at your hands when you're doing your typing. Or and there was like wood boxes or something like that. That our schools had that, and then the start of the day, I remember every day we had to do the alphabet without looking at the keyboard. So underneath these fucking cardboard things, you had to do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, like in order underneath the keyboard. And then when that test was done, as we got bigger, then it was like with shift, so it was lowercase a, uppercase A, lowercase b, uppercase B. And you had to do it like that. Oh my God, dude. There was a time when 90 words a minute used to mean something.
Dude, remember that was everybody told you that's going to be on your job applications? How many words per minute you could? That was a listable skill.
A listable skill. Yeah. If you could type faster than 70 words a minute, you were guaranteed a job that worked with a computer. You doing it? Don't look. Don't look.
I'm fucking up. Yeah. I got the K. This is my life. This is excited about typing.
Oh man.
Fucking.
It's a dark day in history. It's all downhill from here. There's nothing else than other an apocalypse or extinction event to reset time. We had it good.
I quite literally hate it here.
We're the last of the time period where there was no real struggles. You know what I mean? We had it good.
We already sound like we have dementia. We're just talking to each other in like a fucking like a retirement home, like a nursing home. And the nurse is like, all right, honey, whatever.
Yeah.
Like, trackball, mouse pad, fucking, and we're just like, yeah, floppy disk.
My favorite.
Like, we're just yelling back and forth.
My favorite.
Over somebody's game of fucking cribbage.
My favorite meme that's going around right now is, Mom, Dad, what did your music sound like when you were a kid? And it's like the scene of like Mr. Rogers sitting down with like a record player. And it's like, let's see if we can get this to play. And he puts it down. And it's like, you know, from the window to the wall. Shit like that. It's so funny. Oh, Christ. All right, let's wrap this sucker up, man.
I'm starting to get depressed. I'm not having fun with it anymore. I'm just like...
I'm fucking done. I want to go home. I'm gonna go crawl in the bed and sleep. Just cry myself to sleep. All right.
Good night, kids. Have fun.
Out of here.
Every week.
Just look up old school shit and just be happy with old school shit because it is dope. Don't try and recreate it. I don't want to
hate that you just called it old school shit.
I just saw someone say the other day. It was like
it's our school shit.
How about this? This one sucks. I'm gonna leave this one on here before we clean out of here. For next week, this is your homework. Your favorite game from the late night.
I'm only not ending this so I don't fuck up the Discord overlay.
I want you to think of your favorite game from the late 1900s. All right, guys, we're out of here. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.